This is the only National Park Service site in New Hampshire, and the only National Park Service site out of the over 420 now that's specifically dedicated to a sculptor, and that's Augustus Saint-Gauden, who lived here and worked here. We have many of his works. Things to do: you can self-guide, walk through the gardens, tour through the home, check out the monuments, the memorials, do a couple of trails. We also offer guided tours. Besides self-guiding or going on a guided tour with a ranger or docent, our National Park Service site has the first and oldest artist and residency program in the National Park Service. So we have a sculptor in residence every season who's here full-time to describe the process of clay to plaster to bronze. He or she also conducts workshops, so people can take a workshop. We have an art education fellow who gets out her pastels or watercolors. We have watercolor Wednesdays, so you can paint. There's inspiration all around. So if you're not focusing on a monument or a memorial or one of Saint-Gauden's relief sculptures or the beautiful landscape, you can do some of the flowers or Mount Sculpturney in the background there. Sculptural Visions is on National Public Lands Day, which means that all national public lands are free. And Sculptural Visions, basically we host sculptors and artists from mainly New Hampshire and Vermont, and they may be sculpting in clay, wood, wire, paper. Also that day is our Star Party. We're one of the national parks that's a dark sky presence because we're lucky enough that we have this dark sky resource that, there's not too much light pollution or anything. We are a seasonal park, so we're open late May through October 31st, and then the building's closed. But with that said, people are welcome to come here after November 1st and either walk the grounds or snowshoe around the grounds, depending on the weather. If you want to come and see the best peonies in New Hampshire or New England, we'll say, you'd want to come the third week in June. September is gorgeous into October. And that's, of course, when we get all the fall colors as well. We do have a couple of concerts throughout the summer. Every year, for the past 70 years, we've hosted, with our partner organization, the Saint-Gauden's Memorial, concerts right out here. So we try to reach a global community and a local community. You could have Celtic music one week on a Sunday. The next week could be Abenaki music or Afro punk, which we had a couple weeks ago, because we just want to encourage people from all over to visit.